This is the Rogue's outfit, and it is a must-have if you even want to think about training thieving in old school RuneScape. It can double the GP you earn from pickpocketing NPCs around Gielinor, making thieving so much more profitable. So today, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about obtaining the Rogue's outfit from the Rogue's Den. And if you enjoy this video at any point, be sure to drop a like and comment to help me out in the YouTube algorithm. Thanks! First, let's do a quick overview of the Rogue's outfit. It consists of 5 pieces of Rogue's equipment. We got the Rogue mask, the Rogue top, the Rogue gloves, the Rogue trousers, and finally, the Rogue boots. Each piece gives you a 15% chance at pickpocketing double loot from NPCs, and there's a 100% chance at double loot while you're wearing the complete set. The outfit also does have some defensive bonuses, but they're not too good or noteworthy. And you obtain pieces of the set from Rogue equipment crates, which are a fairly common reward from the Rogue's Den. There are just a couple relatively low requirements you will need if you want to start grinding out your Rogue's equipment. You will need level 50 in the agility skill, as well as level 50 in the thieving skill. And that's all you need to go for your Rogue's outfit. As the Rogue's outfit is a reward from the Rogue's Den, we'll need to get there. The Rogue's Den is located underneath the Toad and Chicken pub in Burthorpe. This is also where you get your graceful outfit. I usually use a games necklace to teleport to the Burthorpe games room and then just run south to the pub and head down this trap door. You can also use a combat bracelet to teleport to the Warriors Guild and run to the pub from there. Now that we have the requirements and we are where we need to be, let's get started. First, you'll want to deposit everything, and conveniently there is a bank in the western part of the den. Deposit all your items here, as you're not allowed to bring anything into the maze. A nice little trick you can do to help speed up your runs is to drink a stamina potion and deposit it back into the bank right before you start your run. Alternatively, you can also bring a 1-dose stamina potion right up to the door, drink it, drop the vial, and then enter. But before you head into the Rogue's Den, if this is your first time down here, be sure to talk to Brian O'Richard, who will be wandering just around the entrance. An extremely helpful tool for completing the Rogue's Den is the Rogue's Den plugin on RuneLite. It will highlight all the tiles you need to run to, as well as tell you which actions you need to perform on certain objects. And another plugin that I found to be super useful when used in combination with the Rogue's Den plugin is the Tile Indicators plugin, which will show you the tile you are walking to, which will help you correct any accidental misclicks as we work through the maze. Now let's run through the Rogue's Den. I'm not going to really do any cuts for the duration of the run, so you guys can see and imitate the entire run with or without the plugins I mentioned before. We just drank our stamina potion, and with nothing equipped or in our inventory, let's head through the first door. Then our tile markers will appear, and we just want to click on the tile right before the contortion bars, and then we enter the contortion bars. Now we just click on this green tile here and jump through the swinging trap. Then we run up to this next tile. Now run over and open up the close by grill. Another green tile is marked just to the west, run to it. Then head through this passageway by clicking on this green tile. Keep heading west and we stop just before the ledge. And then we climb across the ledge. Now we head a handful of tiles to the west and then north, and this is one of the places where that tile indicator plugin is super helpful. You need to make sure you click on the closer half of this saw trap. Now we run northwest and click on the log, and it'll safely put us through the swinging trap. And then we click the log again and our character will balance and walk across it. Run north, and stop on the left tile just before this strange texture on the floor. Now we're just going to run right across it. At this point in the run, if for some reason you have 80 thieving and you're still doing the Rogue's Den, you'll have access to a shortcut on the right here. But we'll take the normal route and come back to this shortcut in a minute. So now we're going to head to the northwest section of this room, past the door, and enter the passageway. No traps in this room, and we can just run our way straight through it. Enter the passageway on the other end of the room, and then we want to stand on the tile south of the pillar. Now we want to run southeast and head through yet another passageway. And it'll put us in this tiny room, and then we just open up the grill and run east, avoiding the swing trap to another ledge. Click climb onto the ledge, and we'll slowly but surely make our way across. This next trap can trip a lot of people up, and the tile markers being green here don't exactly help. You need to right click on either one of the walls and search it. Run to the end of this small hallway, and then we click on this tile straight across to safely make our way over the trap. Gotta zoom out a little bit, and we want to take this tile lying on the ground. And once we have the tile, we can open up this door, click on the tile, and it'll bring us right through. Now we make our way through the maze, only clicking on the highlighted doors. First the southern door, then the eastern door, now the northeastern door, then the southeastern door, run down to the southern door, click on the northern door, then the western door, and finally the southern door. Now there are no traps in this next room, so we can just run right through it. But then we'll be sure to stop before this hidden trap, then run across it and open up the grill. Now run across and open up the second grill, and now we want to click on the tile just past the swinging trap. And now we run north, stand just before the texture on the ground once again, and then run straight across. And this is where the level 80 thieving shortcut comes out of. And again, don't worry, I'll walk you through that once we finish up this run. Now as the tile states, we continue north and stand centered just before the swinging axe trap, and then run straight through it after you've made sure to stop. Follow the hallway, there are no traps to worry about here. We want to run to the flash powder and pick it up, and then use the flash powder on the rogue guard and run right past him. Follow the path to some more swinging traps. Be sure to stop just before the blood on the ground, and then you can just click past both axes to cross. And this next tile marker says to walk, but it's completely unnecessary, and I'm not sure why it says that. And that's the end of the Rogue's Den. Now you can randomly select a safe to crack, but we'll come back to the rewards after we get through that shortcut I mentioned earlier. So if you have 80 thieving, you have access to a very convenient shortcut in the Rogue's Den. Instead of taking the path north here, you can pick the lock on the eastern side of the room, then enter the contortion bars. You can then click through the wall to another set of grills to the east, and your character will run safely to it. Go through the grill, and you skipped a good chunk of the Rogue's Den. Now let's get to the rewards. When you finish the Rogue's Den, you crack a safe and you randomly either fail to crack it, get a useless Rogue's Kit, or get what we came for and receive a Rogue's Equipment Crate, which you can open up and choose any of the 5 Rogue outfit pieces. But is it truly random? I did a little digging and found a thread on Reddit where people were entertaining the idea that the Equipment Crate rotates counterclockwise each time you open a safe. Not gonna lie, I thought this couldn't be true until a good friend of mine validated the information and said it worked for him, but I'm still not fully sold on it, so let's try it out ourselves. So the starting strat is to open up the same safe until we get an equipment crate, and then we should be able to follow the rotation and get an equipment crate every time as long as we don't fail to crack the safe. And if we do fail to crack the safe, the thread on Reddit said the crate will still rotate, so we can just keep following the rotation, but if this is true after the first crate we get, we should not see any more rogue kits. Here we are with our first safe, Rogue's Kit. Same safe until we get a crate, another kit. Third safe, there we go, there's our first crate, and we got our rogue gloves. So now if the trick does work, the crate should be in this safe, and we failed it, but that's okay, as we still have the rotation. Now the crate should be in this one, failed again. Now according to the rotation it should be in this one, and we got a Rogue's Kit. Alright, so this is a myth and it is not true at all. So it is truly random, and that myth has been busted, but what are the real odds? Well, according to Mod Ash, it works like this. Pick a random number 0 to 199. If it's higher than your current visible thieving stat, you will get a 50% chance of being ejected and getting no roll, a 50% chance of your thieving draining by 1, but continuing with the roll. The roll is 3 out of 8 for a kit and 5 out of 8 for a crate of outfit. So it is truly random, and it doesn't matter which safe you open, and it is the same rolling system for every safe. I'm gonna go ahead and continue grinding out the Rogue's Den, and we'll see how many attempts and how much time it takes for me to get the whole set. We already have the gloves, so we have 4 more pieces to get. There's another crate, and we got our rogue boots. We got a crate. There's our rogue trousers. Crate acquired. Rogue top. Final crate, there's our rogue mask. And we have greenlogged the Rogue's Den. And it took just 14 attempts and a little bit over an hour to get all the pieces. Not bad at all. And that's gonna do it for this Rogue's outfit guide. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, or if you learned something new, be sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and consider becoming a member. Thanks again for watching. Till next time guys, peace.